Los Angeles, boy, it's great to virtually be here in my home state for the first California leg of my Engage Your Film Passion tour. I'm Scott Wegener from David Garrison Productions in Nobleman Square.
Who has traveled many days to bring you stories of great heroism and great sadness.
I'm based in Cincinnati now, but I'm originally from California, grew up in Sacramento. I spent a lot of time coming down to LA, visiting while I was in film school, learning the craft. I found some interesting things out while I was researching for this trip. One of them is that Los Angeles is actually 7 years older than Cincinnati is. LA was founded in 1781. Cincinnati didn't get started until 1788. But we made it to statehood a lot sooner than California did. Another interesting piece of trivia, and I'll ask this question, I'll answer it at the end of the presentation.
Well, let's get going.
What is the oldest film studio in the United States? I'll give you some time to ponder that while we consider the paramount questions to the universe. Now, as everybody knows, currently the movie industry is pretty much shut down. Film production isn't happening because we've got to keep social distancing, and movies aren't getting into theaters because, well, frankly, the theaters are shut down. And if I might be permitted of what may be perceived as arrogance, to offer some words to the professional filmmakers who do an awesome job in Hollywood. Even if you are sidelined for right now, don't let it stop your passion. There's lots of things we can do to improve ourselves as storytellers, even if we're not pulling down a paycheck at the moment. We can do research, we can be writing scripts, we can be building storyboards, designing new special effects, honing our acting skills. Every one of the disciplines inside of filmmaking has opportunity for us to grow. Take advantage of that. This is a golden opportunity for us to be improving our craft when we're not on the 12 to 14 hour a day treadmill of getting the product out to the audiences. And to you independent filmmakers, now is a great time to push your product into streaming platforms, get them out in a place where a wider audience can see them. Because as people are not going to the theaters, they're needing more and more content to look at online. If the major producers aren't able to get those products made, things that have already been made but haven't gotten a wider audience have a greater chance of getting out there. Now's the time to push for that. But you say, I've gotten so many rejection letters in the past, what's the point?
Oh, come on.
Realize, clearly, things have changed in the industry.
Put your seatbelt on and don't turn around.
Streaming demand is up by double digits. In fact, in Europe, it's up so high, they've had to lower to standard definition to accommodate the load. There's an incredible demand for more entertainment. We can experiment, do things that may or may not market well. And if it doesn't work, we haven't lost something that's hard to recover from. But don't believe just because there's a demand that you have anyone over a barrel. You still have to know what you're doing, and that takes years of hard work. Anyone who thinks that because of today's technology they can just jump in and make a feature film with no training, knowledge, history, background, and studying and craft, they'll never get out of the starting gate. When I speak to classes, they are amazed of what film actually is. Most of them have never seen celluloid with actual sprocket holes in it. They have no concept of film editing, where you had to learn to cut celluloid with razor blades, glue it together, A and B rolls, the work print, the answer print, the release print, physically cutting out pieces of film and hanging them on hooks in an editing bin.
Huh?
I think I just heard somebody say, okay, Boomer, what's with the ancient history lesson?
Nothing worthwhile comes easily, Malcolm.
Those pioneering creatives put in vast hours of perfecting their skills before making their films. And while all that analog labor has been done away with, the value of that degree of dedication to every detail is still front and center. Don't just embrace it as a job, but live it as a philosophy. At its core, filmmaking and storytelling involves problem solving. Whether it's figuring out how to achieve continuity when the wide and the close-up don't match up,
I'm going to replace your boys with my A-team.
how to perfectly nuance a line,
I've seen some mighty big spider webs in my day.
or how to make sure everybody gets fed when the crafts truck had a flat tire. We all have to think out of the box to keep the creativity flowing and the audience happy.
Thank you, my dear. May I send you some tickets to our next national cricket match? Oh, never mind. Bye.
And now it's time for a shout out to the Hilltop Coffee and Kitchen. This is an awesome coffee shop with great food. Their philosophy is, we're all in this together, let's keep climbing. Grab some takeout by either calling them or going online. Try their Buenos Dias Bowl. You'll find them at 170 North La Brea Avenue in Inglewood. And oh yeah, the trivia question. What's the oldest film studio in the United States? That would be Universal, followed by Paramount. Both of them were founded in 1912, but Universal beat Paramount by just 8 days.
For a power that would make the world quake.
I'm Scott Wegener from Nobleman Square. Thank you for joining me for the Engage Your Film Passion tour here in Los Angeles. I'm going to be headed up the road to San Francisco for the next stop, where I'll be making a presentation at 1 o'clock here at noblemansquare.com, on YouTube and Facebook. I'll be reminiscing about being a student at the cinema department at San Francisco State University, and I might even be showing a few clips from those student films. You can catch previous stops on the tour at noblemansquare.com or YouTube. Just search Engage Your Film Passion Tour and you'll be able to find it. Everybody have a great day, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow.